So in Revelation, this is lesson 11, the most exciting action-packed book of the Bible. In Revelation chapter 4 and verse 1. Now here we find the things which shall be hereafter. And so this is all in the future, starting with chapter 4 through the rest of the book of Revelation, all things in the future. And so in verse 1, after this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. Now chapter 1 deals with what he had seen, and that was Jesus, and what he was involved in his earthly ministry. Chapters 2 and 3 is the things which are, which we're dealing with today. Chapters 4 through the rest of the book, chapter 22, is things that will happen hereafter, in the future. So here we find, as John was sitting on the Isle of Patmos, we don't know if he was sitting out on the seashore. If I'd have been there, that's where I would have been, looking out in the bay of that area. He sees a door in heaven, and it's an open door. And he hears a voice, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. And it's like the sound of a trumpet. And so when he does that, he's taken up to that door in there. And this is a picture of what we call the rapture. And so now, in Revelation 4:1, the statement after this is in reference to one of the following. A, after John saw Jesus, or B, after the letters to the 7 churches. B. Now, what did John see in heaven?
Things are supposed to happen here.
He saw an open door.
Oh, that. Much simpler.
An open, not a closed door, but an open door. Now, the voice John heard from heaven was the same as the voice that he heard in Revelation 1:10. And that both were as of a trumpet, and that voice was from Jesus. I was in the Spirit of the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice as of trumpet. That was Revelation 1:10. And then here we've got saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and last, identified who he is. So here now we see John sees the door open in heaven. And here's as was the voice of a trumpet. So that's Jesus talking to him. Now, John was called up to heaven to see things which must be hereafter. And number 4. And so this is in the future. Now, true or false? In Revelation 1:19, the things which thou hast seen is Revelation chapter 1, Jesus. Is that true or false? True. True or false? In Revelation 1:19, the things which are is Revelation chapters 2 through 3, the 7 churches. Is that true or false? It's true. Now, number 7, true or false? In Revelation 1:19, the things which shall be hereafter is Revelation chapter 4 through 22, which is talking about the rapture, the great tribulation period, the second coming of Christ, when we come back with him, the 1,000-year reign of Jesus as King of Israel and King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the end of the world, and the new heaven and new earth. So is that true or false? It's true. So Revelation 4:1 again. We saw a door in heaven is open. It said, I come up hither and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. A picture of the rapture. Now in verse 2, immediately I was in the Spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. How long did it take John to get to heaven? immediately.